Greetings, models. I am the FallenShogun, and welcome to Who's To, not How To or Who's That Indie. Welcome to How To Rise to Ruins. So, just before we started, Gillian McCheese was born, and I thought they'd given birth to a grilled cheese. They didn't. It was Gillian cheese, not a grilled cheese. But you know, it could have been. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to destroy all of this. I'm going to carry on working on getting our water supply and everything over here. Because right now, of course, we're grabbing water from over here. It's not ideal. We're grabbing water from over here. It's not really ideal. We need to get our water supply and our food supply over here. Oh, it's a forming. So yeah, I actually said I was going to resurrect all the dead people. We're still going to do that. Now I've remembered, because I literally recorded yesterday and it's been a day and I've slept, so I've also eaten. That's actually a lie. I didn't eat. I probably should have eaten. But yes, I'm going to resurrect the dead, get this going. Where's this end then? Just there. So that means it should be there. Okay. Is it just there? I've already forgotten. Yeah, it's just there. Okay, good. As you can see, we are expanding the water area. That way we can get the water out, get some water collectors, probably move these over to there, go entire water supply moving. Just because we can, really, more than anything. Because right now, of course, it's all about optimizing. Also resurrecting the dead. If you see a ghost, tell me, and I will go back in time and do it. Should be at least 4 or 5 of them now. There's a dead dog. Where's resurrect? One of these things, every time I keep coming back, because I teach you how to play the game, I keep forgetting where key things are. Resurrect the dog. I don't see anything useful like people, though. There's another... How many dogs did I lose? So that's 6 dogs. But yeah, we're going to start beautifying the city now as the time. There's another one. That's an actual person. Oh, person. That's 2 people. 3 people. 4 people. Also, make sure you have enough houses for them. Winter is coming. You now have even more peasants. You kind of need more food. So that's 4 peasants, 2 dogs. And half a partridge and a pear tree because we had the tree and the partridge. We only lose 4? We lost a lot down south, I know that much. The stupid ballistas. I think that's all of them. So yeah, every time you lose people and you want them back, just have a look around. Obviously you don't get the old ones who died of natural causes, you get the ones who died violent deaths. Being murdered, being eaten, being burnt, not eating, drowning, not drowning. Stuff like that. All the cool stuff. So you want them back, now it's the time to find them. And also obviously rearm, rebuild and reload, because the enemy doesn't attack you during this time unless you attack them. Oops, cute. Do this to here. There we go, go to all of this. As you can see, I'm completely utterly altering the shape of the world. Because I can. Because I can. Now what we're going to do is go back to here and start getting extra water down. So obviously we need to start going with the water purifiers again, which need a bit more space. There we go. As I get rid of all of this, I've been using that to build stuff. Any more peasants? Any more dead peasants? Deadants, as we all call them. So at this stage you want to start really specifying water, specifying food. You want to start making, where's it going? Actual water bottles as well, so people can carry water around, because otherwise you have to go back home or obviously go to your water storage. It's not ideal because it takes extra time. Are we still not making arrows? You've got an ancillary next to it. Oh well. It's got 3 people working there. Oh, there's another person. Oh, they came back as a zombie. So occasionally they come back as zombies. Annoying, but there you are. Luckily there's a lot of troops nearby. Well, 1 out of 7 isn't that bad, to be honest. That's a shame. Oh, Janice, you're consigned to the corruption forever. Oh well. There'll be more chances at other peasants. I'm sure we're going to lose a lot more in the events of this. But yeah, as you can see, building up. Let's get 3 water purifiers. So for 3 water purifiers, we'll start adding extra farms. Also, we'll probably drop a rainstorm down to make sure it fills up. So it is going to freeze solid very soon. Any more dead people? How many did I lose? Is anyone keeping count? Oh well, let's add another. Let's add 12 farmers because I like the idea of 12. Let's add a couple more organisers. There we go. That should be enough. We'll drop a thunderstorm down. That's going to start getting really low soon. There we are. So yeah, drop the storms, expand your water supply, definitely start building where you want it to. Like if you want to, build a lake. I might build a lake and have like stuff around it to look cooler. Yeah, I like how this looks. As you can see, the water is getting low, so that was a good decision. And of course I'll be needing some water storage areas, that'll be fine, we'll put them next to it. There we go, filling up with water, perfect. As you can see, brand new area for water, a lot of extra water, a lot of extra storage. Where are all my dead people? Tell you what, it's hard to spot them when there's lightning going on. Is that all of them? Sometimes it's good to keep account of how many people have died so you don't spend ages looking for them. So yeah, occasionally keep an eye out. It's like, you know, if you're roughly 10. I've resurrected 4.5. 4 living, 1 zombie. A couple of ghosts. I mean, dogs. I think that might be it. I don't think I've actually lost as many as I think I have. A lot of people died of old age. Not many have died of being murdered. But here we go, as you can see, it's coming along nicely. Just keep upgrading these to max level. Destroy this. I'll have water storage down here. They have food storage behind them. Obviously I can move that later. Right now I just need the food. But yeah, the village is growing. And it's becoming more of a citadel now. And as you can see, we have an entire area now dedicated entirely to production and storage of food and raw resources. We could do with more storage area, like probably definitely for wood and stone. Because otherwise this happens, but otherwise I think we're doing okay. It depends entirely on how much waste you've got going on. Like, we have waste. Like, occasionally trash slimes spawn, but we don't care. It's not too much of an issue. It depends how wasteful you are and how many people you have got doing things not keeping an eye on. We only get a couple of large fountains just here. If I could have 4 large fountains there to fill the thing into... Actually, no, it wouldn't. It'd be a bit off. Damn it. One there. Be off there, 2 by 1. Ah! Why, world? Why? Let's go to that. What about the small fountains? Oh, they could fit in. Now, as you can see, we've got water storage, we've got water going on, so that's fine. Got plenty of food from the established farms. In fact, there's so much food, it's not even getting all stored. We might need even more farmers. We get to the stage where we need more farmers to store all those resources we're getting. We can upgrade that. As you can see, this is how you should be playing it eventually. Building your own areas for water. Growing your own food, wood and crystal areas, so they're in areas you like. Because obviously right now we've built it up. But it depends if you're going for aesthetic over functionality. Because right now I'm kind of doing both. I now have food and water in exactly one area. So it's good. I could also, if I want to, move the water to maybe a lake. Then I start putting roads down, have more organised and stuff like that. It starts building up and looking good. Yeah, look at that. Nice, sparkling water. There goes all the stone blocks. More wood still flowing. So we have an issue with wood, apparently. Any more dead people? I keep looking. I don't think I see dead people. Not Bruce Willis. Oh wait, that's the other way around, sorry. Three days. How's food and water looking? 700, we're going to 900 food, we're getting there. It's getting better. Yeah, as you can see, this is how you should start really going. We have plenty of food being made. Got down above and below, although it should all be in one place. Because these people are now conflicted. You should slowly start cutting off areas you no longer need to harvest the food and water. Like I don't care about this area anymore. Like it can be a future area, but don't care currently. Because all that will do is pull my people away from important places. Let's destroy this. That way all the water stops being targeted over here. Perfect. Okay, there you go. So now we have our entire water supply and the beginnings of our food supply moving over here. How to cut stone. Huh. More resources now flowing this way. There we go. So this is now upgrading. Again. As you can see, things are coming along pretty nicely. And water's already being pumped into it. Into our storage. Oh, I'll have to destroy it because it's in the way. That's annoying. So maybe another farm storage now. I'm looking at this. Get all of this. Slowly get to the water too, why not? Actually, keep the lake for now. Yeah, look at this. Look at all this food being harvested. So while we're at it, we're going to put down another storage for food. Because we just need more food. Need more wood too, actually, now I'm looking at this. There we go, plenty of wood up here now. There we go. That should help them out immensely. Look at all that food being stored. Perfect. So yeah, your battle now is entirely getting the food prepped. And you can see we're nearly at 1,000 food, so it should be okay for winter. But we need to make sure. Because with our extra people, I'd like to get another 700-800 food in the next couple of days. Like, that means even if I have to help them out myself, I'd like to do that. There's a colour skate there I can rebuild. Tempted, just because I can. Like, Cutlass Gates aren't really as useful as they used to be, mainly there for sacrificing things to get more resources. Like, power. Before, that's how you brought your people into the world. You just literally spawned them in, that's why you had like 30 in my initial stuff, as opposed to like the 12 you get now. So things have changed a little bit. How are they all going? Okay, that's now done. As you can see, it's coming along nicely. Water's starting to pour into these. People are drinking it. I definitely need to sort that out. So I will be needing a torch somewhere in the centre of all of this, just to make sure everything's okay. There we go. But yeah, at this stage in time, you should be shoring up all your weaknesses, which might be water, might be storage. You should definitely start having a lot of organisers, and you might want to start putting lots of roads down, because people move faster down roads. And you can also upgrade roads. Key shack, that might be useful. Might destroy this ancient radiance pool, it's now in the way. We're now generating enough mana that I don't actually care about it, so that's always a thing. That's done, that's nearly done. Okay, someone's pathing to it. Where are you pathing? Are you guys finally making arrows? No. Of course you're not. Typical. No idea what these guys get up to in their spare time. Just carry wood. Never see them use it, just carry it. Yeah. That's why you need organisers at this point in time. That's nearly done. More food, the merrier. That's being powered up. Upgrade this as well while I'm at it. It doesn't really use that much wood. It's like it doesn't use any. There we go. But as you can see, plenty of things are happening. This can now be moved as well. Just now in the way. This area can slowly be destroyed and redone. So there you go. All of our water and supplies are now over here, so our water purifiers will move over there, which means we now have everything working nice and easily, although these fountains may have to move. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, food and water. I'm going to put a large fountain here. Yeah, everything is looking nice right now. Water's coming along. There we are. Grab more power. This is why it's also good to have multiple essence collectors in one place. So you can put your mouse in like the middle of them and get 6 feeding you at once. Otherwise, 1, it doesn't really work out that well, really. So yeah, always make sure you have a load of them in one place. Obviously these are purely here just to actually man the golems. Over here is where I just go like this. And 3 of them are doing it, but I could probably put it here. You can put it here and 3 of them are feeding me, so another 3 above, I get 6 feeding me. It depends on how much time you want to waste and how much extra building slots you have. I have 12 spare. I can put another 3 here, delete this, move the stone cutlery somewhere else because let's face it's now in the way. But yeah, it all depends on what you're after, what you want to do. And I think right now our village is basically indestructible. Like the gates are going to start taking a lot of hits. Like we're still not putting any extra arrows in for some ungodly reason. Or they're always loading that one. Might start upgrading them. Upgrade that tower. Prioritise it to the top. So obviously the more powerful the tower, the more damage it does, the more mana it can store within itself. And of course at the end you get to choose an elemental affinity. Fire's always good. Gotta love fire. Do 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 do. I'm going to help out as well while I'm at it. Let's face it, a lot of building work is currently ongoing. Yeah, get scared of me. Maybe I'll drop a log on your head. That will teach you. God does not like the scared. So obviously, fully upgrade this gives me 200 extra storage. I kind of want that. There we go. Dogs are useful because obviously they constantly take supplies from one place to another. In fact, dogs are very useful if you have space for them. Otherwise, I'd recommend just getting more people, because people are better. But dogs are very useful if you just need a lot of stuff moved constantly. These are all large standing houses. I upgraded all of these. Established would be even more. How are we doing down here? Looks like we're doing okay. Why are troops moving to the front line? Is something attackers? That's just crystals. Keeping an eye on crystals because I don't really want anything set getting darker. We don't want the dark crystal happening all over again. Yeah, whatever, I like it. Where are they going? Oh, they're building this. Good. So it's not too much to upgrade, but of course, while it's being repaired or built, it doesn't really do anything. So you need to make sure their downtime is not during the worst situations. Okay, the rain is getting in. There we go. So every 40 is a bucket. But yeah, what I'm doing now, that thing I told you shouldn't be doing, I'm having so much things built at once that it's insane. That's why my people are just not really building anything fast, because they're trying to focus on like a dozen things at once. Not... maybe there. Really that useful. Let's put a large fire pit here, why not? I can change it later. Yeah, right now it's just shoring up defences, shoring up resources. Like I have 1,050 food now, and 10,000 water. Those are good numbers. Obviously the more people I have, the bigger the numbers need to be, so I'm also looking at planning and expansioning of the future. Even to the fact that I've just used up all my resources. Ooh, nomads! Where I don't have any places for them. Ah! That's 4. Maybe 5. That's 5. Ah, I need even more houses. I'm not sure I'm upgraded to slums yet. Oh, I don't ever want slums. As you can see, a lot of resources now on the move all over the place. It's also why I don't really have any arrows being made, because everything is constantly being put to the front line of building. But you know, what can you do besides not be me and not build everything at once? But at this stage of time, build what you need, prioritise what you can, and if you're upgrading your defences, do it during the day so that they don't go offline during the night. Oh. Six people joined us. Oh, I missed one. Let's get more builders up and running, actually. Another organiser. Another watermaster? No, I've got plenty of watermasters. Let's get another lumberjack. Right now, all the builders are needed for all the things. You're doing this, come on. There we go, plenty of wood here. I can't see every amount of pixels. There we go. So yeah, I'd highly recommend helping them out with wood and stone, because it's going to be a major issue, especially during massive construction projects. You're going to run out pretty fast, unless you have like a huge operation going on. Like maybe the first thing you did is put a forest down, which is pretty awesome. I haven't put a big food thing down. But yeah, put down what you need at the time. Obviously, I do need lots of other resources, but food and water are paramount. Now, I could build a lake, which might be pretty nice. Have like little paths and stuff along it. Could do that. Dead easy. Someone bringing the last piece? They are. Who's bringing the last piece? Suspicious key. Ooh. Oh, supplies. That'll be useful. Actually, people are building, a lot of stuff is going on, a lot of construction work is happening. We're out of stone again. The stone cutters. Yep. Maybe still grabbing stone? Yeah, I am. That's a lumber shack. That's a makeshift stone cutter. I was like, it didn't look right to me, but I'll go with it. Oh, that was arrows. Come here. I need you for this one. They are arming this one first. How dare they? And they're already trying to steal it for other things. I see you guys stealing it. So yeah, we still have a lot of resources which need to be sorted out. It's a bit of a problem. Look at this. Where are you going? Got plenty of space to expand in if you feel like it. I like this. We're doing well. We've got plenty of food, plenty of supplies, plenty of equipment. Could do with a lot more food. We're only at 1100 right now. That's why, again, you want to make sure you have plenty of storage. Like my goal is 1500 to 2000 for my people, and I keep getting more. I might even need more, but it's okay. We'll have the point where we should have just enough supplies to last. And then we can work on expanding again next time. Because once the supplies are in, you know what you need. But I think it's 4. It's either 4 or 6 meals a day. It might have been toned down, but my rule of thumb is always 4. Anyway, I've been the FallenShogun. It's been even more Rise to Ruins How To. Hopefully you've enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Ciao for now. Bye-bye.